What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Monday, January 8th, 2018. And in the news, they're saying that Oprah Winfrey is actively thinking about running for president. Way back in 1988, Trump 88 was on her show joking that he was going to become president. And of course, he becomes president because he wasn't joking. He was foreshadowing what's to come inside Zionist Jew-run propaganda. So it's no surprise also that they updated this propaganda at 357. 57 is the number for entertainer. E is the fifth letter, N is the 14th, 1 plus 4 is 5, so you just do that for each letter. And that is exactly what Donald Trump, Oprah, Obama, George W. Bush, and his father are. Scottish Rite, Freemasonic entertainers. Scottish Rite 57. The false Jews from Revelation putting on the theater and on the 77th meridian. I don't even think it's any kind of coincidence at all that the Zionist Jews sums to 77. That is no doubt what it is. It was Freemasonry 67. Anyway, if you want to see more numbers, you can see it here. We don't even have to leave this, and you can already see how this is nothing else than coded Masonic propaganda. Oprah Winfrey in 96 seconds, Freemason 96. But the video is not 96 seconds long. It is 100 seconds long, 100 the number for Winfrey. Winfrey video, but they have to brand their propaganda right here. And they always do this. For this type of segment, look at this. 59, 58, and this counts down to 51. I'll full screen and do it again. This is one of my favorite things they do inside their propaganda. Look, 59, 58, then a little 57 at the end, 51. So if you want to say I'm just looking at things, seeing things, check this out. Freemasonry sums to 59, 58. That's what you make sure you see the most. And then it fades out to even the 57. Scottish Rite, 57. At the bottom, counts down to 51. Federal 51. Conspiracy 51. Area 51, a place of conspiracy. Propaganda 51. Freemason 51. Zionism 51. Plenty more. The evil side of Kabbalah. That's sums to 51. That's not writing that out, but the name of it, Klipot, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So, see how they keep quoting actively thinking? They quote it here, they quote it there, they quote it on the main page. That sums to 81. And on 8/1, this ritual 81 is happening. So we're going to look at my notes on this and see more. There's even crazier synchronicities that this gang has coded than just what I've shown. That was just an introduction based on what I saw since this. So here's a little chart. Oprah Winfrey, 58-77. At the Golden Globes, she makes her speech. This is about this speech she makes about the new days on the horizon, and that's why she hints she's going to become president. Always some kind of story behind it. Because it's exactly what it is. Theater, 77. G's seventh letter. Freemasonry 58. Freemasonry 158. A new day's on the horizon, 119, the number for Saturn, for all-seeing eye, for Star of David. I was seeing 115, like Masonic, like Saturn, the keeper of time. 101, that's just an 11. That's also the 26 prime, Mason 26. For those who are new and don't know all the numbers, just take a few of the very important ones I like to stress. The 119, and just think about things in history. We all know about the September 11th false flag. We all know about how Donald Trump was elected on the early morning of 119. It was the Saturnian actor. Hell, Hillary Clinton then fainted on 119. Remember that too? On September 11th anniversary before the election. Plenty more of that. So here is also how you know. It's never just some arbitrary number, just even in the sake of numbers. It's always some prime number, some triangular number for the most part. 9, 10. You know, they're coding 91, the 13th triangular number. The sum of numbers 1 through 13, 91. Very special number to the Bavarian Illuminati, to Freemasonry, to celebrity. If you wrote 13, you get 99. The Bavarian Illuminati founded 5 plus 1 plus 17 plus 76, May 1st, 1776, 99. The 13 families giving you the celebrity, 99. And also 144, that faithful number. Not a surprise. So, I hope we haven't gone too long, because this is where it really gets just, okay, they're really scripting this by the numbers. I mean, I've already shown a lot, but look at this. After her extraordinary speech on Sunday night, which is the 7th, it's the big question of Monday morning. Is Oprah Winfrey interested in a presidential bid? The big question of Monday morning, you know, on a Monday, on a day with 47 numerology, talking about the president, running for president, 47. All the president is an agent of your federal government, these Freemasons, Jewish Zionists, Jesuit ordered high places. The White House is the theater that they act in. The troop also acts there too. All the other aides and shit, Capitol Hill is the same. Theater troop, none of that stuff is doing anything. Authority 47. Government 47, it's all Masonic 74. Foundation 47. Freemason compass set at 47 degrees. Euclid's 47 problem about establishing a foundation. All right, so before you leave, look at this. I should have opened up with this. It was like the first thing I saw. That's how you know it's just by the numbers bullshit. Oprah foreshadows her 2020 run. This is 22 days from her upcoming 64th birthday. 2020 is just like a lot like 22. It's just obviously they're doing this shit by the numbers. Just like how 420 days from the weed vote, they repeal it. Like obviously you're doing shit by the numbers. The touchstone of her speech was the Me Too movement. The touchstone of the speech was that Me Too 22 days from her birthday. It's also a span of 23 if you count the end date. Oprah 23, like Me Too. I want to see what these like words I like to put in our face in the propaganda. I like to see, you know, for future reference. You know, the minute 40 video, Revelation 49, 13, you know, for future reference. I like to just have that. And then of course we get this. Another one of the first things I saw. President Winfrey was the talk of the Beverly Hilton Ballroom after Winfrey accepted the Cecil B. DeMille Award. President Winfrey sums to 102, just like Beverly Hilton Ballroom, just like nigger. Have to have the nigger coding inside their propaganda. This is a racist gang of tyrants. All they do is shame black people. They don't give a shit, so they're gonna do this. And also, I mean, these people are a bunch of niggers, deceiving you, selling out by the numbers, calling them for what they are. Oprah for president is super coded. Keep that in mind. I have more of that later. But we want to go to the Cecil B. DeMille. I mean, this is what the stuff I'm talking about. She gets an award from Cecil B. DeMille. Look at his name sums to 77, 58, just like Oprah, just like Oprah Winfrey at the GG, Golden Globe 77. Me Too movement, 58, like Freemasonry, like secret society. Oprah for president and Golden Globes, some do 207. And then, the actively thinking, that's what I saw later. And that's what I was saying. So actively thinking sums to 108.90. And then they're saying Oprah for president earlier, 108.90. So do you see how they're taking this pattern and then they're reusing it again inside this quote later on throughout the day? How I explain how they do this, there's no excuse to not get, 81. Like on 8/1. There's no excuse to not get how they're doing this by the numbers. There's just eat better. There's just something wrong with you if you just don't get it. Let's see what this is. Thanks, Cliff. He shared this on Tumblr from someone. Verizon Wireless, This is the who is Ajit Pai, whatever. Coming on 911 days or 911 weeks from their inception. Of course, Verizon's behind it. But too bad. Majority of these people didn't see why and how. They don't get the inside joke, or even the guy who made this probably doesn't even get it. So it's pretty much it. I can always sit here longer in the propaganda, but I'd rather go make a video about Donald Trump and show more examples. But I'm looking for it, or like Hope Ra. This is like what I'm going for. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert even tweeted out a mock campaign poster on Monday morning. The title, Hope Ra, as in we have hope. Just like how we had hope with the 44th president, the actor, federal agent, Barack Obama, the nigger in chief. He was in charge of acting and deceiving millions of people around the world. Black people 44. A kill number, putting on black people all the time. Hope Ra. 44. You see what I'm saying? Do you understand how the Jewish Zionist, your federal government, practices this Kabbalah, this Gematria? It happens every fucking video. I talk, I explain, or we were just talking about 44. It's talking about black people. Barack Obama, the 44th president, elected 44 years after the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Civil Rights 64, Barack Hussein Obama 64. You understand how this is working? There's absolutely no reason to watch this video and be like, oh, well, no. I don't even use any of the other relevant ciphers. These are relevant ciphers, but I stick to the very super relevant ones, the ones that they stick to alphabetical order forwards and backwards. Bam. I do want to see the Francis Bacon's all in all caps, 253, the 22nd triangular number, happening 22 days from her birthday. You see what I'm saying? Running for 2020 with the Me Too movement, Me Too 22. Undeniable. This is exactly how the news is. If you're not using Gematria, Kabbalah, numerology, if you're not doing that, but if you're not using Gematria, if you're not doing this, you're not reading the news correctly. 133 like government is exactly your federal government giving you the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Just the endings of my videos are always just on point with this type of shit. And again, I'm not trying. I'm just trying to find that last example to show before I close. And then they fucking exemplify it extremely fucking hard. I mean, now we're on 44. I do want to mention, anyone new, who dies on 4/4? Martin Luther King Jr. He dies on April 4th. Someone's 144, just like if you're at 44. I mean, plenty examples. The 44 black people, I've already documented some in my videos. It's just, if you're in denial, no. There's just after this point, I have no even, I can't even say anything. Like, holy shit, it's just so easy to see. Peace out.